When people say they don't want kids, we go about baby shaming them. We go about saying how selfish and self-centered they are. We go about casting stones without taking into considerations the reasons for their actions. Normally, when we hear about child-free life, we usually think, oh, the women are more involved. But no, the men are also speaking up about wanting a child-free life. On this particular video, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 reasons why people don't want kids. And I actually got these 10 reasons from asking questions and also searching online and watching different videos. And I was able to draft out these 10 reasons. And at the end of this video, I'm going to be sharing my own personal experience when it comes to having children and if I regret any of my decision. Good day everyone and welcome back to Nurse's Lecture Room. My name is Mercy Mary and today we're going to be talking about reasons for a child-free life. So the first point I want to share with you is financial concerns. Yes, raising a child in this economy is actually very expensive. People are taking into consideration the cost of living that keeps increasing daily. People are taking into consideration the cost of childcare, healthcare, the cost of raising a child. So looking at their finances, looking at the stress they go through to make money, they really don't have the financial capacity to cater for the child. The second point I would like to share with you is career goals and personal freedom. Yes, for many people, career aspiration are a significant part of their identity and life fulfillment and life satisfaction. So when you have a child, you have to be more flexible with your career at a particular time of your life. You have to be more flexible. It requires dedication. It requires a lot of responsibility. Having children doesn't give you that freedom you really want. And some people, having children is not their life fulfillment, is not their life satisfaction. They will not be satisfied if their careers are not met, if their goals are not met, if they don't have their personal freedom. The third point I would like to share with you is personal health and well-being. When we talk about personal health and well-being, we're talking about both the physical and the mental health of these people. Okay, some people think that because of their mental health, because of their physical health, they might find it challenging to actually raise a child. And also because of some genetic predisposition, they might find it difficult to give birth to a child that is healthy. Okay, these things can actually put it in their mind that they don't want to have a child. Okay, and also in the world that we are today, some people are not emotionally and mentally ready to actually have a child, because when it comes to having children, there are a lot of emotions involved in it. There are a lot of patience involved in it. So people take into consideration about their personality before they take the next step of having a child. Then the fourth point I have to share with you is lack of support system. Yes, lack of support system. When it comes to parenting, when it comes to raising a child, having a good support system when it comes to family and friends, it's very important. Yes. For example, I have friends, if they were back home, if they were in Nigeria, they would have given birth to 3, 4, 5 kids. But because they are in a country where their family and majority of their friends are not available to actually provide that full support, you hear them saying, oh, I've given birth to one, I'm okay. And you see people even telling them they are selfish. They are supposed to raise a brother, a sibling for the other child. Okay, so lack of support system, lack of help can actually make one to make the decision to live a child-free life. Then the fifth point I have to share with you is post-traumatic stress disorder. When I say post-traumatic stress disorder, this particular PTSD is as a result of what they've experienced in their family, friends when it comes to childbirth. I have a friend who said that, oh, when I was growing up, everybody around me, my uncles, my aunties, they had challenges giving birth. I had someone that died during the course of giving birth. I had someone that ran mad during the course of after giving birth. I had someone that lost her voice as a result of childbirth. I had someone that lost their shape as a result of childbirth. So they are scared. They're scared that when they give birth to children, a lot of things are going to change. A lot of things are going to be affected. Their life, their mindset, everything is going to be affected. They don't want that to actually affect them. They love kids. They want to have kids. But because of the fear of the aftermath effect of what is likely going to happen after giving birth, they tend to be in the space of living a child-free life. So for people like this, they will need support because deep down they want kids. But because of what has happened around them, when it comes to relatives and friends, their loved ones that have passed through a lot as a result of childbirth, they tend to live a child-free life. But deep down, they actually want children. So in such a situation, they need help. They need some to talk to someone and feel that relief that because it's like this doesn't mean it's going to be like that for them. And if it happens, they just need to be assured, okay, and given the opportunity to make their decisions if they want it or not. Then the sixth point I have to share with you is changes in social norms. You agree with me that daily the society is changing. When it comes to family, when it comes to childbirth, these norms are changing. So it's now been accepted that you can live a child-free life. Unlike in the older days, or like back then in our parents' time, where it is important once you get married, the next thing that comes to mind is to have children. But in our society today, norms are changing, a lot of things are happening, and people just want to live a child-free life. So when a lot of people keep speaking up, when a lot of people keep coming out to talk about living a child-free life, others tend to get inspirations from them and they want to live a child-free life. So a change in the society, a change in the norms is actually one of the reasons why some people are working towards or don't want to have a child. And then the seventh point I have to share with you is that outside childbirth, people find other ways to find fulfillment. Yes, there are other ways to find fulfillment. You know, when as a lady growing up, they tell you when you get to a certain age, you are fulfilled, you are blessed, you are satisfied when you have a child. But these days, people don't find giving birth as a sign of fulfillment. They have other aspect of their lives that they feel are signs of fulfillment. For example, their careers, their goals, their hobbies, friends, family, pets. These are their signs of fulfillment. This is the way they feel much better to live in the society. And then the eighth point I have to share with you is some people actually want to have a child, but the age they are too old to start having kids. There are some people that met their life partner at an old age, so it's kind of difficult for them to have kids. There are some people that feel, oh, I'm too old. Before my kids get to this age, I'll be just this age. I won't be able to take care of them properly. I'm too old to nurture a child. So people, because of the age factor, tend to stay away from children, tend to have a child-free life. Then the ninth point I have to share with you is concerns about the future. I asked someone, why don't you want to have kids? And he said, the society is not a place where I would want to nurture my child. I'm scared of the society. I'm scared of the environment. I'm scared of the environment, the climatic conditions. I'm scared of what is going to happen to my child. I won't be able to withstand it if my child goes to school and someone shoots my child. I won't be able to withstand it if my child falls sick. I won't be able to withstand it if my child develops cancer. So this particular individual is scared of the future, is scared of the climatic changes, is scared of the economic factor, economic stability. This particular individual is scared of birth defects. Okay, so concerns about the future are one of the reasons why people are scared to give birth. Yes, they're scared of the future. Because looking at the society, I talked about cost of living, expensive and everything. That is also included when it comes to the future, concerns about the future. Climate is changing every day. There is increased cost of living. A lot of things are happening now. So concern about the future is also one of the reasons people don't want to have kids. Then the last point I want to share with you is not the last point, but also my personal experience if I really want to have a child and if I am happy that I have one. First of all, I agree with these points that is being stated on this particular video. Raising a child is expensive, very, very expensive. Raising a child affects your careers, affects your goals, affects your ambitions. Definitely, it has affected me. But having a child is, for me, it's self-fulfillment. It's self-satisfaction. Yes. I actually wanted to have a child right from a very young age. Like right from when I was like, I think 10, 11, I really wanted a family. I really wanted to have kids. So it was one of those like a dream come true when I had one. Yeah, it's more or less like my goal. Same way we have goals, same way we have career ambitions to be big, to be reached. That is the same way having a child was my priority. That is the same way having a child was something I looked forward to. That is the same way having a child was something I prayed for. That is the same way having a child was what I ever wished for. So, yes, we have careers, we have goals, yes. But right from being a child, I always wanted a child. I usually act dramas where I acted like a mother. I play my own self, get toys and acted like a mother. So motherhood is something I have wished for a very long period of time. And I'm so, so ready to give up my career if need be. So we all have where we find our self-fulfillment. Me having a child, I feel fulfilled, I feel satisfied. Yes, it is stressful sometimes. Yes, it is cumbersome. Yes, it's expensive, but I'm happy. This is what I want in life. And I'm super excited. I was blessed to have one and to have more to come. Okay, so we all are different. I'm super excited and fulfilled that I have a child because this has been my childhood dream. Okay, but these are the reasons why people don't want to have children. I'm not bashing anyone, I'm not backbiting anyone. But one thing I know is that kids are blessed and they bring this unending joy and happiness, which I cannot explain. All right. So thank you very much for staying tuned. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to share with a friend if you got value. For all my returning subscribers, this is Nurse Mercy Mary saying thank you. Bye and see you in our next video.